Try. You go back to the space. So sometime what you should do, just sit quiet together. Don't trust in all those discussion and clarification that you have been trying to do to each other, which has never clarified yet. Trust a little bit more in silence, sitting together. Hold each other's hand. Have a little longer hug, little warmer hug. Feel the touch. Feel the presence. Feel what this other person is feeling. Allow the other person what other person is feeling. Allow your own feeling. Find that space. If you can find those qualities, something will come, probably something will come. And I mean, not probably, let's say this way, not something will come. I think everything is possible. I'll give just one example, okay? Can you imagine that any relation can be fixed? You can say, well, what that relation, the relationship I had, I don't know if that could be ever fixed. Yes, it can. Every relation can be fixed. Every conflict can be resolved. But if it's approached in the right way, not putting effort in action, but trying to find space, find that connection, trying to find that love, then it's possible, but not action. If you look in all this world, this famous talk of world peace or something like that, you can see why many times they are not successful. The only reason they are not successful, they already know what the action should take place. That's the problem. Probably the biggest failure of many of these conferences or work is because they have already idea of what should happen, and those idea prevents the beautiful space we are talking about, that openness between each other. It just prevents that, and that's why it doesn't work. But if they went without any ideas, they're really trying to respect that space, the connection, feel each other, there's a greater chance of success. There's a story of ghost story. I will tell you one ghost story. There was a story about this one very famous ghost, and very famous ghost. And then reason why he was very famous, he was very powerful. Reason why he was powerful also because he was a great practitioner also before he died. So he was a great tantric practitioner, and so when he died, he lacked the compassion in his heart, and so there was something wrong with that. Every other practice was very, very good. The compassion, the warmth was missing, so he turned into a ghost. So many lamas went to tame that ghost, and with lamas with a lot of power, a lot of qualities, and so they went, and many of them they could not tame him, because every time he's trying to visualize something, the ghost has bigger visualizations, more fancier visualizations, more powerful, more lively energies it is manifesting. So it's just like you cannot compete with that person, that ghost. So one day, one simple monk goes to trying to tame that ghost, and when he was trying to visualize and things, then he can see the power of the practice of the ghost. He was like, wow. And he felt such a sad. What happened to him? That is so powerful. What he had accomplished then turned out to be. He just felt that deep sense of compassion, opening heart. When he felt that heart opening of this simple monk, the ghost melted. Ghost says, "You tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'll listen to you. I feel your heart." So that's the ghost story. Okay. Yes.
We've got about 140 computers watching right now from around the world. Most people have not identified where they are, but we have at least some people from Mexico, Czech Republic, Belgium. I'm sure there's some in the United States, but there's some questions that, some of them are similar. A lot of questions about spaciousness. One person is asking, for those of us who have not yet experienced spaciousness, how can we discover it for the first time? And then other questions are related to how can we make this experience stable, and how can we prevent dullness and falling asleep once we're there.
Okay. So question is, those who have not discovered this spaciousness, how somebody can discover first time, right? Well, right this moment, if you let go of your question, just forget about your question. And particularly, you let go of a good answer. And just take a few deep breaths. The space is right there. It's there like stillness. It is there like silence. That spaciousness is around and within. So that is the spaciousness. Becoming dull and not very clear, I think also has something to do with your lack of familiarity to the space, because when people feel that space, either it just awakes you, that's what we call awakening toward that space, within that space, as that space, or you fall asleep. You fall asleep means you're not understanding it. You're not recognizing it. So, but generally, when people talk about like how you overcome the dullness, just taking very strong, some few deep breathings, like that. Taking a few deep breathings are helpful. Changing positions are helpful. Like sitting upward, gazing up is helpful. If you cannot do it at all, then go to sit at the edge of wall or something like that. And you look down. If you fell down, you know what's going to happen.